Hey, welcome to my channel. Today, we'll explore the Count of Monte Cristo's revenge. It's no ordinary story. As night fell, the man felt something odd about the two stones, so he boarded a boat and sailed to Monte Cristo. Soon, he found a door. Moving stones aside, a hidden hall emerged, like a scene from an adventure film. He couldn't wait and crawled in. Sure enough, the Count's treasure was there. Gold and jewels everywhere. This was his golden ticket for revenge. Days later, the man as Count of Monte Cristo entered a church to confess, embarking on a bloody revenge. After confessing, he had a little gift sent to the young lad, 2 grand ships and 3 fancy homes. Talk about showing off. His mission? Recruit some talent, because going solo on a revenge mission is way too hard. Then he sent a hefty clothes fund to the young man. The farm owner nearly fainted when he saw the cash, enough to buy hundreds of new outfits. The man got straight to the point. He wanted to hire the kid for some risky business, promising a big payday in return. To seal the deal, he regaled the kid with tales of being wrongfully imprisoned and his daring escape like a plot twist from a movie. Arthur immediately agreed because, hey, the guy was his savior. Next, they headed to the police station to investigate the prosecutor who, little did they know, that guy hit the jackpot and became the royal prosecutor in Paris. Talk about a plot twist. To find the truth, he risked going to the police station, hoping no one would recognize him. He pretended to work for the Paris Daily and inquired about a political prisoner's file. But when he mentioned Edmond Dantes, the worker panicked and exclaimed it was confidential. As soon as they heard Villafort's name, the worker got all nervous and quickly apologized, saying they didn't realize he was a friend of the royal prosecutor. Just like that, he snagged the file and ripped it open once he was out the door. Inside was a tip-off letter, and staring at it, he was lost in thought. This was the key evidence that landed him behind bars. The letter wasn't signed, but mentioned the Cadger's Tavern. He was baffled. Why would the tavern owner frame him? He stashed the letter in his bag and casually returned the newspaper to the staff as if it were no big deal. He quickly whisked Arthur over to the Cadger's Tavern to get to the bottom of things. But surprise! The tavern owner had moved on years ago, selling up and opening a little inn instead. When the new owner saw him, he didn't recognize him at first, but when he handed over the tip-off letter, the owner was shocked. The owner pleaded for his life, claiming he was just the delivery guy for the letter. The man demanded to know who was behind it, so the owner spilled the beans. It was Giacomo and Fernand who wrote the letter. Though he tried to stop it, he was threatened, which absolutely fumed the man. Talk about an injustice. It was these fake charges that led to his wrongful imprisonment for a whopping 15 years. Seeing the fiery desire for revenge, the owner urgently pleaded for forgiveness, saying he cared for the man's father until he passed away. The owner was astonished and asked, "Don't you know? Fernand married your wife, Mercedes. They're living it up in Paris now." The man felt his heart shatter. His beloved wife had betrayed him. To top it off, he found out the tavern owner had put up his father's tombstone. Talk about a sick joke. He couldn't make sense of it. He had just gone to prison, so why did they assume he was dead? After a moment of calming down, he returned to the tavern, ready to give the owner a chance to join his revenge squad. The owner agreed without hesitation, not wanting to err again, as Giacomo was a thriving banker. And Fernand? He went into politics and scored a title last year. The man couldn't help but chuckle darkly at that. He sent the owner off to Paris to investigate the 2 men and prosecutor Villefort, hoping to uncover the hidden schemes. From that very moment onward, Edmond Dantes would no longer exist. The Count of Monte Cristo would spare no effort for revenge. As long as he had $5 million cash ready, the changes in the man were so drastic that Giacomo didn't recognize him at all. This was a surefire money maker, and the man quickly plotted his next move. Then he strolled over to the telegraph tower and, while staff were distracted, slipped some drugs into their drink. Soon, the staff felt dizzy and fell, letting him easily enter the telegraph office. His plan? Send out false reports, and then he shut off the recorded messages. The telegraph station quickly responded, and he felt safe, using the antidote to wake staff while switching it with fake potions. Soon after, word spread about the riots in Spain, causing panic selling of securities. No wonder he needed to move fast. You gotta sell those. Yeah, I decided not to sell. Can't you just shake your head? With a smug smile, he planned step 1, make him lose money. Losing cash was unbearable for these money guys, and next, he aimed to ruin their reputation. First, he had the tavern owner seduce the guy's wife to get useful info and evidence to pass to the press.